What is up, guys? My name is Paige. Why? And I'm a proud person who stutters, and
I'm Ileana.
Thank you. And we're doing some questions with my best friend, and yeah, so let's just get into it. Let's get into it. All right, first question. I'm nervous.
Yeah, me too.
You scared? Okay. Haha, good. All right. So, how did you feel when you first met me, like stuttering wise?
Well, it was really different for sure. Like, I didn't really know. I mean, I didn't know you, so it was interesting to see how like that communication was different.
Mhm. Okay.
It was just new. It was very new.
Okay. Cool. All right. Was I the first person you met with a stutter?
Yep. So very first person. Never met anybody else before. So that's why it was just so different.
Right. Was it like scary, like shocking, like?
No, like there was.
Impression?
It wasn't anything. Like I didn't really think of you any kind of way. Like it was just interesting. Because that's the first time I've ever talked to somebody with a stutter, but it didn't like turn me off, or it didn't like, I didn't not want to talk to you.
Right. Aww, you do love me. Okay. Once again, your password. All right. Next question. What views of stuttering I can't say this. What views of stuttering did you like have before meeting me?
I didn't really have many because once again you were the first one, and I've never met anybody with it. I think the only way that I knew about it was on like TV or online, or
which was like what kind of like perception was it? Like what did you think of people who stuttered?
I don't think I've ever put much thought into it.
Okay.
But I guess I didn't know that there was different levels of like severity in stuttering. Okay. So I didn't like, sometimes people will trip up on words, but I didn't know that it could be so constant, I guess.
Right. Okay. Your phone's broken. Okay. So how did your views change once you got to like know me?
Well, they changed pretty drastically. I mean, with knowing you, and I wanted to get to know, exactly what it was, and so I learned a lot about it. like did a lot of research on my own and then listened to whatever you had to say. So it became more of me learning something new.
Right.
And it changed in a way where I think, I'm more knowledgeable on it, and I know how, I guess I didn't think it was such a mental thing. Like, I wasn't aware. I just thought it was like just a speech impediment, which it is, but it's way more deep rooted, which is, it was cool. It was really interesting.
From behind. Yeah. I don't know how to scroll down because it's not scrolling, but what did you learn from me, like, about stuttering? Like, what is stuff that's like, say, if you met a stranger that stuttered, what from me what from me would you carry on?
I think I would carry on the patience and the understanding, more than anything else, and just knowing that you're trying your best and to help you as much as I can, and to help others as much as I can, and kind of more spread what I know to everybody else.
Can we all get like a round of applause for that answer? Yes, so good. Okay, one more time. Uno más. Yeah, that's so good. I'm so happy we're like talking about it. Okay, so how what are some ways what are some ways it's about what are some ways you've like seen people treat me, like as a person who stutters?
I've seen some pretty shitty. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
So, I've seen some pretty awful things and what people say, and like how I think they even look at you. They look at you a little differently.
Yeah,
especially when you do have your moments.
What do you mean by that?
Well, in the most negative cases, like, you have people who, try to push you to, like, get your words out, or, cutting you off and, saying your next word for you, or just trying to avoid you talking in general. I've seen them say stuff about it.
Like
Comments that are...
Like, what comments? Roundabout comments. Like...
Roundabout comments. Like, it's like...
I'm trying to think what you've heard. Like, I think you've heard spit it out, I think, right?
I've heard spit it out.
Spit it out a couple times, and then maybe forget my my stuff.
Yeah, where it was, like, did you forget your name? Like,
my name,
and it's...
my birth day, just simple stuff.
But it's always, it's always just really upsetting, and like, you know how mad I get.
Like, she gets very protective, which is good, because fluent people should stick up for people with impediments, stutters, whatever. But she knows I can kind of take control.
Yeah, I mean, you can handle it.
Yeah, figure it out and just control it. So.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still not the best to see people react in that way, but also there are a lot of people who do react positively and who do like encourage you and support, like, oh, well, it's okay, you know. Well, the worst thing I think is just when like they ask me, like when they're
that's strange, just like a strange, what's that word, a strange
dynamic.
Yeah. So yeah,
it's
so
weird. Like, why? Like, it's
people stop me, then I ask like her, like I'm right here.
Yeah, like, I don't know, like she's talking. Like, I don't know what she's saying.
Like what do you mean? It's so weird.
It's
right?
weird. I think that's weird. Like, I don't like when people do that. I'm like,
I don't either. Okay. How okay, sorry. How do you think I view my stutter? Great question. Plus by both like sides, because
both sides
flip-flop.
You really do.
Yeah.
So on one side, I know that you're proud and you know you're able to talk about this, and you have, like, you know, this platform where you can speak.
This platform. Okay.
That's holding the camera right now to speak about this topic, because and which is fantastic. So I think that you do value yourself in that way, to be kind of an advocate for others who have, you know, the same thing that you do. But then on the other side, like, I can, you know, I know how frustrating it gets for you and how much you just
struggle,
want to be fluent and not have to struggle, like, every day. So it's definitely on both sides.
Yeah.
But I think for the most part, like, you're pretty good, pretty on the positive side.
I try to be, I don't know.
It's better.
Yeah. Okay, last question. Trying to think of a really, really good one to, like, finish out with. Do you have questions for me? Like, one question?
Do you because I know that I was really accepting and really willing to learn right away, but do you meet people who aren't, and, like, who
That's a good question.
are more
still my friends, or no?
Yeah, Or
what do you mean by that?
I don't know, like when I met you, it was really easy just to, like, it really wasn't a bother to me. It didn't, like, it's still not a bother to me. Like, it's nothing that I really see as different from anybody else. But I don't know, like, from what I've seen, which is people saying really negative things about it, like just strangers. Yeah. Like, I don't know. Like, have you had a lot of experiences where you met people like my age or other, like, girls who just aren't as willing to work with your stutter?
Yeah. Probably constant. There's been a few times where, like, a very pretty girl, like, is just one of those, like, mean girls, and like, comes out, like, very sweet, like, oh my god, girl, like, da-da-da, but then I start talking, then it flips.
Got it.
Like, it's very clear that I'm not welcomed, which is strange, but yeah. Okay. Cool question. What do you want to say? What do you want to say to fluent people? Like, about stuttering. Fluent. One fluent person to to another. Thank God I got it out. I had to slip it on in there. I had to say it.
I guess just, like, do your part. Do your research.
I'm gonna cry. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Learn about stuttering, because it's really interesting, and
very complex.
It is, and there's so much to it that not a lot of people are aware of. So when they do have the pleasure of meeting somebody with it, or like you, like, you know, they have a better understanding.
That's sweet.
And I guess it's just the same as everyone else, as everything else.
Yeah.
So I don't think you should ever have kind of a different perspective or outlook coming from the outside. Maybe talk to you and get it from the inside, because I think that's a major difference.
Yeah, that's sweet.
That's it.
And quiet. All right, guys. Well, I'm so glad we talked. Let me know in the comments. Don't smile like I'm like, comment, subscribe, you know, but comment if you want, if you want to see want to see more friends, family, and yeah. So remember, be kind and stay safe, and that's it. Okay, guys. Mwah. Bye. Bye, everyone. Okay.